Hi friends, it's Peggy from prettypapercards.com, and I'm here with little Miss Ellie. She still has her Christmas bow on. It's almost mid-January, and she likes that bow. She hasn't bugged it at all, which usually she tears them right out, but she seems to like this bow. So I'm going to let her keep it for a little bit longer because I think it looks pretty cute on her. She got a little groom before Christmas, before the holidays. And okay, I'm just checking and we're live. So welcome, welcome. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. We took a couple of weeks off for Christmas and New Year's. She's got stuff in her hair. I don't know what she's been doing. My son was here from back east with his family. What is that stuff you got on there? And I didn't expect them to want to do something with me last Wednesday, but they did because they had a busy schedule. They're gone back now, so I canceled last Wednesday, and now we're here. And I'm so glad to be back to a regular routine. It's good to be back and in a routine. There's something to be said for having a routine for all kinds of things. It was a nice time off, but it's good to be back. And how are you guys? Did you have hi Roz? Oh, good to see you. Did you guys have a good holiday? I hope so. I mean, we're already into the new year. We're pretty far into it, aren't we? And the biggest thing is that we have a brand new catalog, a brand new spring mini catalog, and a Sale-a-bration catalog, and we have so many new good things that we're going to talk about and look at today. This is one of my favorite mini catalogs in a long time. I say that about almost everyone. I'm going to put Ellie down so she can go. Hi Diane, you found me quickly. I'm so glad. This is one of my favorite mini catalogs. I like them all. But this one has so much fun stuff, and I really want to get right to it because guess what? Now I can open it. It's been, a month that I've had this stuff and we've been previewing it and looking at sneak peeks, and now I can actually open it for you. So I'm going to just turn you down. We're going to get this going right away. Let's see if I can do this right. Okay, there we are, and let's look at this beautiful mini catalog. Hi, Lori. Oh, good. I'm so glad you got the ribbon pack. Excellent. Do you all have the catalog? If you don't have a mini catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, let me know. Just leave me a comment or message me via direct message or email me, Peggy at Pretty Paper Cards, and I'll send you one out. This is a beautiful new catalog, and let's just open it right up. Oh my gosh, there's so much fun stuff. These are just kind of the preliminary pages. We're not going to go through the whole thing, but I just want to give you a little taste. This is the new Sweet Talk Suite, and it is so much fun. I'll tell you my favorite thing. I posted a card from it, I think, today. My favorite thing is this little mini envelope die. Is that too cute? Hi Jessica, good to see you. It is adorable. It's tiny, here it is, but too cute. And the dies make the little hearts that fit right inside that mini envelope. I just love it. I've been playing with it, and I have an idea to make about 10 of the little envelopes and kind of string them on some kind of a little swag baker's twine or something like that. So we'll see what I come up with for that. Allison, good to see you. You've been looking through your catalog. Good job. More things about hearts. This is a very cool embossing folder. It's one of those hybrid embossing folders. We'll use this one time before Valentine's Day. Have any of you started making Valentines? I've made a couple. So if you haven't, let me tell you, the first of the year comes fast, and all of a sudden it's time to make Valentine's cards because we need to get them. We card makers need to get them in the mail like the first week of February, if not before, right? And my little niece and nephew, I've got to make them some little cards. So we all have to kind of get moving. Okay, here is an adorable This is Valentine's Day. It has the Valentine's sentiment, but it's super cute. It's a little gumball machine. We're just going to fly through these things. I'm going to pick up a couple that I love. Flowering Fields, beautiful. It has this gorgeous, well, you can see it better on this card right here. The windmill, like a Dutch windmill. Isn't that pretty? If some of you are demonstrators and you've got these items, pipe in and let us know what you think. And here it is more close up. I'm going to flip through. Beautiful Rainbow of Happiness set. I got this. I haven't even used it yet. But with the dies and everything, it does some neat stuff. I can't wait to try that out. I haven't been able to try out everything that I've gotten. Now, we did make together some things with the Hello Ladybugs, and that's still one of my favorites. It's a punch bundle, and you're going to just love it. Order it now. Roz, hi, Roz. Your grandson's asked to get the robots. Oh, you know, I heard that that is popular among among the younger crowd. They are adorable. They really are. Symbols of Fortune. I didn't think I was going to like it that much, but a friend of mine talked me into it, and now I'm going nuts with it. I love it. The paper is spectacular. Gold backed. It's a specialty, a specialty designer series paper with gold on one side, gold pattern, kind of gold woven in. I didn't really think I was going to like the crane. I haven't actually stamped the crane, but I'm telling you, I love the flowers, and I love this die right here. So if you weren't considering that, I'll encourage you to consider it. Oh, Sharon, you've lost the sound? Let me see. Some of the rest of you, let me know if you can still hear me, and then we'll know it just might be Sharon's machine or computer. Use the rainbow glimmer paper with Rainbow of Happiness. Yes, the rainbow glimmer paper is beautiful. So somebody else, if you can hear me, let me know. You agree with me, Ross? Okay, so you can hear me. Okay, great. Great, let's go on. We're going to zip through. Thank you, Lori. So Sharon, take a look at your computer. I'm so sorry. Here's more about the Crane of Fortune. We're just zipping through. Paradise Palms, a fun Boughs and Blossoms. Now, one thing to notice about this one is that it has a new bow punch. And it's this leaf and this cute little, I don't know if you can even see it. Okay, it's your phone. It's a really fun punch. We had a leaf punch, and I was so disappointed when that was discontinued. I didn't really get the stamp set. I just ordered the punch. So get that punch. It's really useful. Super cute little sweet animals for Easter. That's a precious one. Let me get that over so you can see it. Thank you, Diane. This is an interesting one. I didn't get it, Garden Greenhouse, but I'm sure we're going to see some beautiful things, and I might be talked into it. It's really pretty. But one of my other favorites, and you've probably seen me, I think we've made a card together with the flowering rain boots. Oh my gosh, I love these things, and the dies that go together with them. Beautiful, love that set. Kites, I didn't get the kites, but they're cute. Artfully Composed. Okay, this is gorgeous, particularly the paper. If you got one of my paper shares, you're going to be getting some of this paper. It is beautiful. And another thing to note, this is, yes, Jessica, I love the boots too. This vellum, you might have missed it. It's page 33 in the catalog. It's called Vellum Layering Designs. And we'll work with it, but it has like a map on some. The vellum has different designs on it that I think we're going to have a lot of fun with. And here's the stamp set and dies that go with that, artfully layered. Dahlia Days. I don't know, I wasn't as excited about that. We had that beautiful dahlia last year. So I don't know, I wasn't. Okay, favorite. I've already made a card from this that you guys have probably seen. The Flowing Flowers. This is one of my favorites in this catalog. Beautiful. It doesn't have dies or anything, but it's a distinctive stamp. And you know, I love Distinctive Stamps. They make such beautiful products, beautiful cards. The Daffodil Daydream Bundle. My friend Robin and I are having, I don't have the exact information. I'm going to get that on my blog and here hopefully this week. We are having a mini retreat at the end of this month on January 29th, and it's going to be local and to go. So, and it will use the Daffodil Daydream Bundle. And you'll get the bundle or just the stamp set. We'll have projects, we're going to have prizes, we're going to have so much fun stuff to do with the Sharon. Good to see you back. So if you like the Daffodil Daydream set, wait and get it with our mini retreat, and I'll get that stuff posted for you as quickly as I can. I've had so much to do with the year starting out. There's a lot to do. Okay, Seize the Day, S-E-A-S, little octopus going on there. A pretty one, Oceanfront. I'm just highlighting the ones I really love, and I better start moving here. Okay, this one, I ended up getting both the stamp set and the dies, but I'm crazy about the dies because they have thanks, you are amazing word dies with the bubble thing behind it. I haven't even started using these, but I love those word dies. So if you're thinking of, if you like word dies, this is a die set to get. Eden's Garden, we've already had that. That was an early release. New Horizons is beautiful. One sentiment we all can love: relax and enjoy your day. Don't we love that? Thank you, Sharon. They are beautiful daffodils. And the paper is out of this world. This New Horizons paper. And if you got my paper share, you'll be getting this. I've placed my order. I haven't gotten my products yet, but as soon as I do, I'm going to cut everything and get it out to those of you who purchased a paper share. Cute ribbon. And something new, Pebbles. Pebbles enamel shapes. I'm going to hold that up close. I don't know if you can you really see? They're little pebbles that you would put, let me see where they are here. Possibly the next page. Let me see, because I saw there's a couple cards in the catalog with the little pebbles under them. Nope, I don't see them, but you'll notice them. If we see one, I'll let you know. Pebbles under things, like under the crane. There was one under the crane. This is an interesting one, the Eclectic Garden. Radishes. At first we thought that was an artichoke, but it turns out it's a protea. But it's that's a neat set. I didn't get it, but it's a neat set. Fun background stamps. Swallows, Grassy Grove. One thing to note here about this, you might not have seen this. In the Grassy Grove, do you see this particular card right here? You see all that black? That is a die, and I was doing it like this so that you could see the die. Can you see that? It's a die that creates a forest with a blank space inside. It's really a neat die. I didn't get it yet, but it is on my B list. Kay, you love this set? I don't know which one you're talking about because I know there's a little delay, but the Grassy Grove is something to notice. Abstract Beauty, another beautiful one. If you like geometrics, there are some nice geometrics here. The paper is really neat. I don't even have it yet, but I'll be getting it, and we'll take a look at that together. Hello Beautiful, another pretty one. Heartfelt, Happy and Heartfelt. These are some very nice sentiments. Grassy Grove. Okay, thanks, Kay. Happy and Heartfelt, good sentiments, and in a very fun font. That is a neat set to get. Again, I didn't get it. I couldn't get everything. I wanted to, though. All right, here we have Slim Sayings. Now, one thing to know here that you might not have seen, look at these slimline envelopes. And they're slim card dies. And right over here on page 53, it tells about the envelopes, and you can get 15 envelopes with the inside printed designs. So that's, if you like slimline cards, that's something fun to know. Another one of my favorites here, the ranunculus. I'm still working on how to pronounce them and spell them, but they are beautiful. This is kind of a vintage set, and I love vintage sets, and it does have dies. These are some of the dies. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. Okay, Bragworthy, some neat sentiments, neat fonts. This is a very fun one. I think I did a card with you guys on this. Sentimental Swirls, designed by Poodles, one of the top demos in the UK. This is another fun one, In the Moment. I have this, I haven't used it yet. Heart and Home, we previewed that because that was kind of, some of us got that at On Stage, and that takes up those couple pages. Do note though, the bees, I think we made something with the bees together. I'm going to be using this a lot more. Cute bee stamps, bee dies, darling. Okay, we're zipping through. These are cute, the Catch You Later little animals. Those are cute. Okay, I did get these. The Happy Hedgehogs. Oh boy, and they come with the hedgehog punch. I can't wait to get started with these. Happy Hedgehogs. Those are going to be really popular. Butterflies and Flowers layering decorative masks. These are inexpensive. They're only $10, and these are going to be lots of fun. Again, I haven't had a chance to use them, but I have them. Really fun. This is a cactus set, Cactus Cuties, and it comes with a punch, a little cactus punch. Let me know if you like these things. Another sentiment set. It's a big catalog. Hey Sports Fan, for all the sports fans, dads, young boys. I don't know, I think most of these, I think this is about the end of what I got. Yeah, that's it. So it is a fun catalog. Your son has 2 real hedgehogs. I've played with this set a lot. Oh, cute, Roz. Let us know. I'd love to have you post a card. I think you can post a card in the comments. So show us a card. I'd love to see it. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, now what we're going to work with today, I'm going to show you what we're going to make today, and it's not from the main catalog, the mini. It's from Sale-a-bration, and I wanted to show you this beautiful set. It's called, where is it now? Hello Friend, and I love this set. I'm crazy about it, and I thought I better start using it because Sale-a-bration runs from just in January and February, just 2 months now. And I think most of you know what Sale-a-bration is. If you place a $50 order, you get to choose a free gift from the Sale-a-bration catalog. And this Friendly Hello set is on pages 12 and 13 of the Sale-a-bration catalog, and it comes with the stamp set and paper, DSP, together. Now, the interesting thing about this is that it is with a $100 order, so you need to place a $100 order to get it. It's beautiful. Do it. You won't be sorry. And this is the card we're going to make. Let me show you the paper real quick if you haven't been able to see it. It is gorgeous. And so you get this free, the stamp set and the paper free if you have a $100 order. And my shop link is right up above, and this is available right now. These are the beautiful papers. The colors are Granny Apple Green and Pool Party. Here's some Pool Party. Birds and Flowers. I think that might be Highland Heather. I don't think it's Fresh Freesia, but we could check. Petal Pink. This is the one we're going to use today. Petal Pink. Let's see. Lots of beautiful. Aren't these papers gorgeous? And you could even do a little coloring in, I think. have to kind of lick my fingers, it's a bit dry here. Beautiful stripe. I think that's evening evergreen, maybe shaded spruce. Look how pretty these are. This is going to be a beautiful background paper. So those are the papers that come in the Friendly Hello free gift with the stamp set. So let's get started and make this adorable card. Okay, let's see, was there anything else I wanted to tell you? Oh, okay, there's a joining special. There's always a special during Sale-a-bration for joining Stampin' Up. And this time, if you join Stampin' Up for $99, you get $125 worth of product and 2 free stamp sets from any current catalog. Hold on, something dropped. From any current Stampin' Up catalog. So I think the most expensive stamp set might be $39. So it's a great time to join and to join my team. Okay, let's get started to make this card. We're going to begin with our standard 8.5 by 5.5 card base, scored at 4 1/4. And I used a lot of layers on this card. You know, it looks pretty to layer things up, so I had to open new packages of dimensionals, minis and regulars. And I did go ahead and cut a few things first. And the first layer, I decided to use these scalloped contour dies. If you haven't, I think most of you have seen these dies, but these, particularly these rectangular ones, make a real pretty layer behind other things. And this largest one fits so beautifully right there on the front of a card in the horizontal position. So landscape position, that's what I was going to say. We're going to just go ahead and put this on because everything we do is going to be layered with dimensionals. We're only going to use a little bit of multi-purpose glue, which is odd for me because I use a lot of multi-purpose glue. But we're doing a layered card here. Who's already placed an order? Let me know if you have some things. Hi, Pam. Hi, Diane. Good to see you, girls. I hope everybody had a nice holiday. Let's see. That one is being a little funny. There we go. Okay, I think that'll do it. And we'll put this first layer on. And I'm going to show you what is some of the things you can do. One thing you can do with this fabulous new paper, Hello Friendly paper. Now let's just put that right in the center there. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see it. Okay, the next layer is going to be one of the sheets. This is, I cut a smaller piece, one of the patterns from the Friendly Hello paper. And I'm going to cut this with one of the, let me make sure you can see me here, one of the stitched rectangle die. Oh no, Stitch So Sweetly, this set. And we're going to use, actually the other die, we're going to use another die that goes right there. This is from the Stitch So Sweetly set, die set. And this paper is, that, you know, Petal Pink is a very delicate color. It made your list? Okay, good. Petal Pink is just so nice, soft, and I thought it looked kind of springy. Soft and springy. I wanted to make a soft card. That's kind of a me thing. Okay, so we'll get this little guy out. And this is our next layer. And so we're going to use more dimensionals and put this down. Where are my dimensionals? And the reason I want to use a lot of white is because there is a lot of white in this paper. And of course you could use purple. You could do the purple side, the Highland, I'm pretty sure it's Highland Heather. And we probably will at some point because I love this paper. There are some gorgeous papers. Allison is waiting for class to order. She's going to come to my local class, which is this Saturday. Allison is coming over. We're going to play, and I'm glad you're going to place an order. You can't, I mean, you can't resist. That's all I can say, is these products are so pretty. That's why I am a demonstrator. I really believe Stampin' Up! Has the prettiest products. I really do. Okay, now here's where our stamping comes in. we are going to stamp the bird and flower stamp from the set. And I'm going to, the Hello Friendly stamp set. I'm going to stamp it in, what am I using here? I think Sahara sand. Yes, Sahara sand. So it's very light. And then we're going to color this little guy in. These are photopolymer stamps. Look at this beautiful stamped image. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, this is a beautiful stamp set. In fact, I wanted to show you before we color this one. This is another one that I did. I was playing around and I colored this little bird in Flirty Flamingo and Daffodil Delight Flowers. So you can just do a lot. Okay, let's get out our Stampin' Blends. We're going to do some quick coloring. It's not going to be, thank you, Roz. It's not going to be a long production. We're going to color our little bird with some Pool Party blends. And I'm going to start with the light. That's me. I like to start with light and then add the dark. And other people are the opposite, and they like to start with the dark and then go to the light. But I'm going to, I don't know, I don't use a lot of blue, and so I'm going to force myself to use a bit more blue these days. It is, you know, we have some very beautiful blues. And Pool Party is just a classic. And we'll add a little bit of shading. Versatile too, yes. So we'll use the darker one for some shading. We're going to give him a little dark on his little chest and on some of the little feathers. We'll go back in with the light and blend a little bit, you know, Stampin' Blends. So we're going to blend. That gives him a little darker look. See how quick that is? And then I'm going to use, we don't have Sahara Sand blends, but we do have Crumb Cake. So I'm going to use the light Crumb Cake to color in the stem. Again, this is a soft, this is soft colors today. We could color the leaves and, you know, do more, but I'm really just concentrating on light and soft today because I want it to go with that one paper that's soft. So really quick, you don't have to be an expert colorer or anything like that. Just put on the light, then we're going to add a little dark for shading. And again, just like Stampin' Up, they give us all these great lines in here. We just use the dark on the little lines. And there you go, there's your bird. Isn't that quick? I love it too, Diane. I love this bird stamp, I really do. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to cut him out with another one of the Stitch So Sweetly dies, this one. And what I'm going to do is just trim this down a bit because I'm using the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I think its width is about 4 inches. So let's get this little guy back up here. And our plates, and we're just going to, I didn't really want a fussy cut. There are no dies that go with the bird and flowers. So I just decided to use a nice label die from Stitch So Sweetly. And let's see if we can make sure everything shows there. It's kind of even, hopefully. See if we can get that little guy going. I may have to, I think I have my second plate back too far. Okay, let's try it now. Here we go. I love this little thing. It's just the cutest mini boss. And here's our sweet little bird, and look at how pretty that looks with that die. Cut out with that die. I think it's so pretty. And so really this isn't that hard of a card. And doesn't that look really nice with the petal pink coloring. And again, more Stampin' Dimensionals. Let's use some more here and just build this up. That's what I think makes a card look really fancy, is when it's really layered up. And we don't have a lot of layers here. It's not like a really layered card, but the layers that we do have are popped up. And that makes, I think it makes it look kind of, rich isn't the word I want to say, but just really nice. So far, so good. Susan. What's Susan? Did I see Susan? We're glad you're here, Susan. Okay, now we're ready for our sentiment. And the sentiment we're using is from the set. And it has some great sentiments. Okay, hello, friend. This is what we're going to use. Hope you have the best birthday. And the other sentiment, you have love, my love and support. Really great sentiments. So I'm going to use Sahara Sand again on Pool Party cardstock. And I'm just going to stamp this sentiment, and then we're going to do a little cutting. It's kind of a thing now to cut your sentiment up. Oh, I've got embellishments, little embellishments all over the place here, sticking on my blocks. Goodness sakes. Okay, let's see. I've got a little funny mark there. Let's try it again. I might have just pushed a little too hard or something. We'll go back. Now, when I know I'm going to be cutting my sentiment, I purposely pull it down, especially with the photopolymer, because you can see it, and I purposely pull it down to the bottom of the cardstock so that I don't have to cut that edge. It's already done for me. There, that came out much better. And then we're going to cut this apart so that we're going to make actually 2 sentiment pieces. So, and you know, it's very forgiving. Here we're going to cut right in between. Whoa, we're going to have to go down a little bit. Okay, let's see how that turned out. Best birthday. Okay, it did get a little, it got a little bit loopy down there. Let's see what we can do here to make it a little straighter. I could get out a paper trimmer, but it is a bit hard with these very, very little small sentiments, and I am going to trim the bottom down also. Let's see if we can get it halfway decent looking. I think if my nails were a bit shorter, I would maybe be able to do it easier, but okay, there we go. Best birthday. I like that, don't you? And then we're going to cut the portion that says, hope you have the best birthday. So this is out of cursive. I love that they have the sentiment in 2 different fonts. And so we're just going to trim this up a little bit too. Do you guys have any better suggestions for trimming a sentiment like this? Maybe you do. You're all amazing stampers. I know that because I've seen some of your work. So let me know. Okay, there we go. Hope you have the best birthday. All right, now this is the only place I'm going to use some glue, is right behind the best birthday. I'm going to adhere it right down here, and it's just going to hang over. It's just adhered to the Friendly Hello Designer Series paper there. Let me pull it in just a tad more so it doesn't come over the edge of the card. And then for the one up above, hope you have the, I'm going to use some mini dimensionals that I have right here. And we'll pop that up a little bit more. Ooh, it's so fun to have a new pack of dimensionals, isn't it? It really is. And I'm going to show you the little jewels are new that I'm using today also. So wait till you see how pretty they are. We're almost done here. Okay. me see, did I do that? I think I wanted to get it. Let me pull this one down a little bit. I wanted to get the dimensionals more so they sit actually on the card. Okay, here we go. Because the left edge is going to stick out just a little bit. Okay. Hope you have the best birthday. Pretty cute. I love this set. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. Now I wanted to show you the polished dots, and I can't remember where they've come from, but I think they're new because they're new in my stash. And they look to me to be petal pink and clear, or a little bit frosty. And the petal pink ones are just beautiful. So I'm going to use the large ones right here, and it really makes a difference, I think. And we're going to put our typical 3 or 5, you know that. I think we'll do like that. Isn't that pretty? And then, unless you use the Stamparatus, okay. I guess that was another option, Allison. Thanks for telling me. Now I wanted to show you there's a little small stamp just so we can see all the different stamps in this set. And I'm going to use some petal pink ink, and we're going to stamp this little small floral stamp on the inside of the card and on the envelope. And I'm so excited for you to see it. I was shocked when I stamped it at how pretty it is. So we're going to open the card, and right in here we're going to put this little floral stamp. Look how darling that is. Isn't that just cute? And I have an envelope here, and we're going to stamp the envelope. I might even put a few on here because they're so cute. Oh, I did get a little boo-boo. But look how darling that is. Isn't that just the prettiest flower? I think I could have turned it around. I'll have to play with turning it around. But look at that sweet card. Isn't that, one reason I wanted to make birthday cards is because you all know the minute the calendar turns, all of a sudden you have these January birthday people and you need cards. So I wanted to show you how you can make some lovely birthday cards with the Friendly Hello set and the paper that comes with it. And you can get this free during Sale-a-bration with a $100 order. And here it is. And they've given you some samples. They've put the little flower up close to the bird and the flower stamp. They've used 2 there. It's a gorgeous set. Now I'm going to come back, and we have to award our prize. I purposely kind of held it for the end. Last time we were together, it was quite a while back, and the prize for that week was 3 cards from Ever Eden, and that I made with matching envelopes, and it's a package of 3 cards, and I know it was a while back. It was on December 22nd, which was quite a while back. And this prize goes to Cheryl Merzenich. And Cheryl, I'll try to contact you. I hope that you will contact me and give me your mailing address, because these are some really pretty cards. It'd be nice to have some new cards for the new year. Thank you, Diane. And my prize for next week is, this is a Sale-a-bration set from a year or so ago, Tags in Bloom, and I had an extra. I end up with some extra Sale-a-bration sets. This is a photopolymer stamp set, Tags in Bloom. So if you want this stamp set, now we're back on our schedule, so next Wednesday I'll announce the winner of the Tags in Bloom stamp set. Put prize there. Hi, Christine. I'm so glad you joined us. Good to see you. Thank you. So if you want this set, put prize in your comments, either on YouTube or on Facebook, and you'll be entered to win. So thank you all so much for popping on. We have so much now in this new catalog. It's gorgeous. I hope you're loving it as much as I am, and I just want to show you everything, and I want to use everything. I just don't have the time, so I'll be using it with you. We're going to explore this new catalog together. And don't miss out on Sale-a-bration. If you're thinking of ordering anything, order it during Sale-a-bration so that you can get a free gift. They're great free gifts. So if you're available, come back next Friday. This coming Friday, I do at 4 o'clock. I do another Facebook Live on Fridays. Otherwise, I'll see you next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. And I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.